Every morning when you open your eyes, there's one person ready to challenge you. They know your fears, your justifications, and all the potential you haven't tapped into yet. That person isn't your colleague, your neighbor, or some outsider. That person is you. On one side stands a version of yourself that chooses the path of least resistance, the one that delays, doubts, and shies away from discomfort. On the other side stands a version that is driven, unstoppable, and fully capable of reaching greatness. The real question is, which version of you will take control today? This is the most critical battle you'll ever fight, you versus you. It's a fight that defines your joy, your achievements, and the legacy you'll leave behind. Let's be clear about one thing: no one owes you anything. Life doesn't promise success. Your dreams won't be handed to you. There are no secret shortcuts or strokes of luck waiting just ahead. It all falls on your shoulders. Yes, life can be unjust. Yes, challenges will come. But the hard truth is this: the greatest barrier isn't out in the world. It's not the economy, your background, or anyone else's opinion. The real obstacle is within. It's the excuses you allow, the fears you feed, and the routines that keep you stuck. Everything begins to change the moment you stop blaming the outside world and fully own your path. You hold the power. You're in control, and only you can determine how far you'll go, how much you'll grow, and how hard you're willing to push. Each day presents a simple but powerful test. It doesn't involve a classroom, a teacher, or a grade. It's called the mirror test. When you stand in front of that mirror, can you truthfully say, "I gave it everything today"? Can you say you're proud of the person staring back at you? The mirror won't lie. It reflects the raw truth. Not the version you pretend to be, but who you genuinely are. Every single day, you're faced with a choice. Will you feel proud of your reflection, or will you turn away, knowing deep down you held back? The mirror test isn't about being flawless. It's about moving forward. It's about proving to yourself, day by day, that you're becoming the person you're meant to be. Too many people spend their entire lives looking for someone to blame. I didn't get promoted because of my boss. I didn't get ahead because of my parents. The system's against me. Enough. The truth is this: you are your biggest challenge. Not your manager, not your parents, not the system. It's the part of you that clings to excuses. The part that says, "I'll start tomorrow," that picks comfort over effort and Netflix over action. If you want to win at life, you have to defeat that version of yourself. You must outwork it, outsmart it, and outlast it. And it won't happen in a day. This isn't a one-time battle. It's one you'll fight every single day. The good news? You don't have to win every round. You just have to keep showing up. Transformation doesn't arrive in some huge, cinematic moment. It doesn't stem from landing a new job, making a dramatic choice, or stumbling upon a lucky break. Real change is built in the quiet, everyday decisions. It's choosing to get up when you want to stay in bed. It's passing on junk food in favor of a healthier option. It's spending time developing a skill instead of mindlessly scrolling online. These may feel like tiny wins, but they compound. Each one builds momentum, reinforces discipline, and little by little, they lead to lasting transformation. So don't wait for the perfect time to begin. Start now. Make one small positive choice today, then do another tomorrow. Soon enough, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. Here's a truth many run from. Growth is uncomfortable. It's messy, it's painful, and it's hard. That's why so many people avoid it. Why do people quit the gym? Because the couch is easier. Why do people stay in jobs they despise? Because it feels safer than the unknown. Why do people give up on their dreams? Because chasing them requires facing fear, rejection, and risk. But the discomfort? That's the price of becoming more. Each time you confront discomfort, be it an intense workout, a demanding assignment, or a tough conversation, you're strengthening your resilience. You're showing yourself that you're more capable than you believed. So rather than avoiding discomfort, embrace it. Push into it. Because everything you've ever desired lies on the far side of it. How often have you told yourself, "I'll begin tomorrow"? How many aspirations have you delayed, waiting for the right timing, the ideal opportunity, or perfect conditions? Here's the blunt truth. Someday is an illusion. It's a convenient excuse we use to postpone taking real action. The ideal moment will never appear. And if you keep waiting for it, one day you'll wake up to find your time has slipped away. The only moment you truly own is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. So stop hesitating. Stop putting things off. Begin, because every day you wait is a day you won't get back. Momentum is one of life's most powerful dynamics. When you begin to act, even in minor ways, you initiate a chain reaction. One workout becomes a habit. One project opens the door to greater opportunities. One step outside your comfort zone leads to transformative growth. But momentum isn't neutral. It works both for and against you. If you remain idle or indulge in laziness, you create negative momentum. The longer you hit snooze, the harder it becomes to get up. The longer you avoid your goals, the more daunting they appear. The decision is yours. Build positive momentum or let negative momentum take hold. Grow or remain stuck. Start small. Start today. Let that momentum push you forward. There's no single roadmap to success. What worked for someone else might not suit your journey, and that's perfectly fine. Your path is distinct, like your fingerprint, and no one else can walk in your place. Don't measure your progress by someone else's story. Don't judge your achievements by another person's schedule. The only comparison that holds weight is between who you were yesterday and who you are today. Growth isn't about surpassing others. It's about becoming your most authentic self. Ask yourself, what does success truly mean to me? Is it financial stability, creative fulfillment, or making a meaningful impact in others' lives? Once you find your answer, follow your own direction. Don't fear mistakes or detours. What matters most is that you keep moving forward step by step. Success doesn't demand perfection. It demands consistency. The act of showing up again and again, even when it's difficult, is what separates those who achieve from those who merely dream. There will be days when you're exhausted, discouraged, or feel like giving up. Show up anyway. There will be moments when your motivation fades. Show up anyway. Every single time you do, you're reinforcing the routines that bring you closer to your goals. You're proving to yourself that you can be relied upon, even on your worst days. And when progress feels slow or the destination far off, remind yourself, showing up is a victory in itself. Keep showing up, and success will naturally follow. Having role models is valuable. They inspire and show us what's possible. But the deepest and most lasting motivation comes from within. Every time you overcome fear, tackle a challenge, or reach a milestone, you're creating undeniable evidence of your strength. Think back to a moment when you felt unstoppable. Maybe it was passing a tough exam, finishing a demanding task, or hitting a fitness goal. Those victories are proof of your potential. They fuel your drive in hard times. The more often you demonstrate your strength to yourself, the more unstoppable you become. Don't just seek inspiration, be someone who motivates others simply by showing up for yourself day in and day out. Gratitude is a transformative force. When you concentrate on what you're thankful for, your mindset shifts from scarcity to abundance. You stop obsessing over what's missing and begin to truly value what you already have. Gratitude isn't just about feeling good, it empowers action. When you're thankful for the chances you've been given, you're more likely to take them. When you're grateful for life's lessons, even the hard ones, you grow stronger. Failure is a teacher. It's through failure that we gain the strength to persist. Gratitude, on the other hand, keeps us balanced, driven, and strong. Build a daily habit of thankfulness. Each morning, jot down 3 things you're appreciative for. They don't have to be major. A warm day, a kind friend, or simply another opportunity to try is more than enough. Gratitude doesn't just shift your mindset, it transforms your life. Everyone encounters plateaus along the way. It's that discouraging phase when you're putting in the effort, yet the results seem stagnant. It might feel easier to quit, but in truth, plateaus are the training grounds for genuine progress. They're not dead ends, but challenges testing your endurance. They offer a moment to prove how deeply committed you are, how much further you're willing to go even when it's tough. So when you find yourself stuck, don't despair, get curious. What can you approach differently? What's standing in your way? What new methods could you explore? And above all, remember, progress is still unfolding, even if it's not immediately visible. The effort you're investing now is paving the way for your breakthrough. Fear is a force to be reckoned with. It can freeze you in place or drive you toward growth. The difference lies in how you handle it. Most fears are born from uncertainty. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I lose it all? But here's the reality. Fear is a liar. It distorts the danger and downplays your ability. It urges you to stay small, to stay safe, to avoid risk. The only remedy? Face it head on. Take that first step even if your heart races. Move toward discomfort even when it feels unbearable. Each time you confront fear, you strip away its power. And with every triumph, you become bolder, tougher, and more unstoppable. Complacency quietly kills progress. The moment you start gliding without effort, the moment you stop striving, you begin to stagnate. If you want to keep proving yourself, you have to remain driven. Being hungry for growth doesn't mean being ungrateful. It doesn't mean you can't celebrate wins or enjoy where you are. It means refusing to become complacent. It means continuously reaching for that next milestone, that next level, that next version of you. True hunger comes from knowing that there's always more knowledge to gain, more goals to accomplish, more value to give. No matter how far you've come, you've barely scratched the surface. Stay hungry, and the best is always ahead. At the end of your life, what will you have left behind? What stories will be told about you? What kind of difference will you have made? These questions define your legacy. Legacy isn't measured by fame or wealth. It's measured by the impact you leave, the people you touch, and the standard you set. It begins now with the decisions you make each day. It's formed in the quiet moments when no one's watching. In those times, you choose perseverance over giving up. When you prove yourself to yourself, you begin building a legacy of strength, determination, and intention. You show the world what's possible when someone refuses to quit, and that's a legacy worth leaving. As you grow, you're not only changing your own life, you're influencing others. Your actions create a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to believe in themselves too. Think of the people who observe you: friends, family, colleagues. They're watching, learning, drawing inspiration from how you handle adversity, overcome setbacks, and strive for something more. Your growth extends beyond you. It becomes a gift to others. So don't just pursue greatness for yourself. Do it for the waves of impact you'll create. Each day, you face a choice: remain the same or evolve. Let fear dictate your direction or rise in spite of it. Settle or reach for excellence. So ask yourself, why not you? Why not today? There's no better moment to begin than right now. There's no better person to bet on than you. So take that step. Make the decision. Show yourself, once and for all, that you're capable of more than you ever believed. This is your path, your challenge. You versus you. Not saying goodbye,